Hiya, how's everyone doing? How's your inner child doing? Make sure you tap in and ask how your inner child's doing. If there's anything you can get him or her. Why? Ask any questions. Make sure you ensure they are safe. That is a big one. Okay, November 29th, it's about infancy. Today, I will allow myself to be. Time has no meaning to infants. Clocks and schedules mean nothing. Infants sleep when they are sleepy. They wake when they are uncomfortable or rested or needy. They eat when they are hungry. Removing my watch, I will allow myself to make my own schedule for one day. I will find a single day when I can just be. For a certain period, I will rest. For another, I will be. For another, I will eat. My needs will dictate my actions on this day. I will nurture my inner infant, in the ways it enjoys. If he needs to rock, I will rock him. If he needs to suck, I will have a juice bar or a piece of hard candy to fulfill his need. It feels good to take care of my infant. At the end of the day, I will wrap myself tightly in a blanket and think how wonderful it is to be who I am. This even feels lovely. And I actually, this is the first time I'm reading this. And I'm actually did this, embracing this at this time. This video is being recorded a day later because I did exactly just this yesterday, and I'm continually readjusting my schedule to what my temple, my vessel, my body is asking of me. How are you implementing your infancy today, and how are you showing up for your inner child? When your inner child is asking you to be present with them, share in the comments below how this is resonating for you. Be sure to check out the birthday reading if it's your birthday or whatever birth date you do have. Hit that subscribe button and the like. There's also a few short videos once every moon day I do that helps. If you've set any intentions or ask for some prayers, those 3 short videos can help offer some guidance and support on your path. Spirit, what can you tell us about this infancy? How difficult is it for you to allow yourself to be? Well, with our Queen of Fire, Queen of Bolts here, which is Queen of Wands, some of you are embracing it just fine. I mean, there's a whole lot of love in this card. You're dancing. You're embracing the fire within you. Also, you're listening with your inner child. Standing in your own power, your own self. You definitely are embracing. In this energy, you are making your own schedule. And for many of you, this is you raising your feminine energy. You're raising the queen within. Seeing your past with a fresh new set of eyes. We have the 9 of Skulls, which is the 9 of Swords. Being in the mind. Allowing the mind to consume you. So I'm getting a feeling that this for some is the ego having a difficult time releasing that structured set of, no, I have to go to work, of I have to do this, I have to get this task done today, I have 17 other responsibilities that I do every day and I must get them done. So this mentality is like keeps you in the loop, and it makes it difficult for you to embrace being free, being open. And we have this Four of Skulls, which is also the Four of Swords. You finally do give in to allowing. Some of you did not listen to your body or yourself or your inner child, and you really ended up in bed anyway, having rest and needing some solitude. This happened through conflict. There was suspended conflict, or there is suspended conflict that's really affecting your day-to-day life, and it's resulted in this sense or feeling of not knowing how to proceed, how to move through the energy. And in essence, doing all of these steps, making sure that you're able to rest from this whatever this is for you, this conflict. There's been some conflict. Is it conflict with you and your inner child? Your inner child asking you to do something and you're struggling with it. Remember, perfection isn't real. That imposter syndrome of perfection, then that can give you all kinds of different negative clouds and thoughts into your brain. Journal and write out how you're feeling. Why do you feel things need to be a certain way for yourself? And why do you feel perfectionism? Where is that in your life? And why is it in your life? There's a root there that you're meant to find alone. So for someone, they're wanting me to say that this is yourself and yours alone, not to ask or externally seek advice or help from others, because they're not going to know what's between your body, mind, and soul. Only you can dig to that. Only you can find that for yourself. This isn't a situation to externally seek from others. There's an understanding by Carl Jung of when you share your deep hidden thoughts and experiences prematurely of the underworld, or places you've been, or things you've experienced, with others who haven't ever experienced their own darkness inside, it's misunderstood. It's underappreciated. It's not appreciated. It's misunderstood. And so this is part of why it's meant for you to not share this. It's meant for you to preserve your soul preservation for yourself, and embrace this Queen of Bolts energy, connecting with your inner child. Loving your black cat, being out in the wild, seeing the sun is blue, the sky is yellow. Yes, this is Scarlet Begonias for those deadheads out there. And this is China Doll. And I can't remember without looking what the Four of Skulls is. It's Black Peter. So you may not even be a deadhead, but I would encourage you to at least look up the lyrics of these songs and how do they relate to infancy and relate to you. Just kind of reparenting your own inner child, showering them with love, the love you never received. Being able to be bold and confident, release that mentality of holding on too much. What isn't really serving you? Holding on to the torment. the anxiety. Find where the anxiety is in your body. That's the first step. And that will help you to release. So honestly, this conflict could be internal for some of you. What is it? What is going on in that mind? The air. And then that brings up the air signs too. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Those are our air signs. Above all else, you're definitely going to connect deeper with your inner child in this energy. And I love this card. Scarlet Begonias is a great song. I mean, you're so happy. You and your inner child are dancing together, holding the yellow sunflower, symbolizing you have the sun with you. You have power, creativity, stepping into your own, embracing your infant child within, connecting to him or her, healing those old wounds from the old self, the old life that you once lived, the old environment you grew up in. You honor and appreciate, respect it, for you were taught many lessons that were difficult at that time and era, but those lessons that you were taught, they helped you understand how to engage with the world. Growing up in distress, in an environment that may feel unsafe, not that it is recommended for anyone to do, but it does give those warriors, it creates a warrior within. And it's someone who has very unique perceptions and capabilities of spotting others who act or behave in those ways. So if you were betrayed by your family, you understand what betrayal feels like. Not just being betrayed by a stranger, but you understand on the deepest level of someone that you love and care for betraying you. And with that betrayal, you understand also signs. You pick up on them. You start to see. And you see behind the smoke. You see behind the clouds and all of the other eyes their true identity. You don't need to do or say anything because you understand completely what's being played out. You're familiar with it. And this is a gift because not everyone has that gift. So even if you're struggling to accept your own upbringing at this time because maybe it was, it lacked a lot that you could have used, but it provided a lot that you can use. So this is a message for you today. Share in the comments below what this means to you and how these cards stood out to you. Are you feeling suffocated? Is it suffocation of your own self? Is it your inner child asking you to do something that you don't want to do, that makes you really tired and worn out? You're blocking? Are you embracing the queen right now and seeing the past as what I just explained as, well, okay, so I didn't have a very safe, honorable, respectable, uplifting environment as a child. But yet, because of the storms I experienced, they don't define who I am, but yet they do create an opportunity to know when to walk away from something or someone, an environment, and when to actually really speak up about it to someone or to an environment. See, you understand attitudes, behaviors, principles, when people do certain things, because these things have happened to you. I hope this makes sense for you. Please share in the comments below. That's the message I have. And don't forget to check out the short videos also, especially if you're into numerology or you're finding things on the ground. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.